Let's talk about hymns. Are they needed? Are they not needed? Let's go. What's going on, family? It's Michael here, and I help worship leaders grow spiritually and practically so that they can lead worship more effectively. And today we're going to talk about hymns. But before we get started, I want you to get access to my worship leader toolkit. It has a multitude of guides in it that'll help you lead worship better, lead your rehearsal better, and even find songs that are best for your church. All you got to do is go to my website, michaeleagle.com/toolkit to get access right now. So let's talk about hymns. There's so much talk online and everywhere about hymns. Are they needed? Are they not needed? Should worship leaders learn them? Should worship leaders not learn them? I'm going to give you my answer right up front. Yes and no. Here's why I say that. I believe hymns are needed, but I also believe that it's kind of unfair to some of us young worship leaders to know all thousands of hymns. If we have a couple that we are good with, y'all, let us be. Let's dig a little bit deeper inside the teaching on hymns. One of my favorite scriptures is Colossians 3:16. I'm going to read it for you. Let the message of Christ dwell among you richly as you teach and admonish one another with all wisdom through psalms, hymns, songs from the Spirit, singing to God with gratitude in your heart. It's one of my favorite scriptures because to me, it tells us everything that we should be doing as worship leaders during worship. But this one word, hymns, sticks out to everyone, and they use it to say that we must be singing hymns in church. But I would just want to bust your bubble just a little bit because this word hymns is not the same hymns that we know today. This word hymns in the Greek just means a song of praise. So the Bible was basically telling us that we just need to have songs that glorify God in our worship service. Now, am I saying you shouldn't sing hymns? You can sing them all day. I love hymns and I love coupling hymns with new songs, but it's technically not needed. Hey worshiper, sorry to interrupt your video, but I had to tell you about something that we've been building. It's called the Glory Network. It's a community of worshipers who are looking to grow, to be empowered, and to connect with other worship leaders around the world. Go to my website, michaeleagle.com/glory network. I want to see you there. Back to your video, my bad. The only reason that I would tell you to continue to sing hymns today is to make sure that the congregation, the ones who came before us, can still have music that they can hold on to in our worship experiences. Let me give you an example. I grew up in an older church and they sung hymns all the time. But when I grew up and began to lead worship in another setting, I noticed that there was not that many seasoned people in the worship service. But those seasoned saints that were there, I wanted to make sure they still identified with the worship set by singing a hymn that they can identify with. So I coupled the new song along with the hymn. And there's nothing wrong with that. But this stigma of saying that we have to have hymns is not 100% correct. We just need to have songs to glorify God, to magnify God, that have the right theology, and songs that can cause us to get into his presence. Songs that can cause us to look at his majesty and see him for who he is. Now again, I sing hymns all the time, so I'm not telling you not to sing them. I'm just saying don't try to force it on us, guys. Let us grow, let us be and lead how we are, and I promise you, God is still going to be pleased either way. I pray this helps you guys. Go ahead and get my worship leader toolkit. Again, it has a multitude of guides in it that can help you grow as a worship leader. All you got to do is go to michaeleagle.com/toolkit. I hope this video blessed you. I'll see you in the next one. Peace.